Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just going to be random, kind of all over the place. There's a couple things I want to talk about, but not one topic, so I'm just going to wing it and see where it goes from there. Usually I mess up a lot, so I'm going to try to make a little bit of sense today. So first of all, I'm going to tell you I'm sitting here and I'm smelling amazing fruit. I just got 2 bunches of bananas, and these are still pretty green, so I'll let them get more ripe, and what I don't eat I'll freeze to make banana nice cream and to put in smoothies. So that's one thing I'm sitting here smelling. And another thing that I'm sitting here smelling that I just got is 2 bags of yummy gala apples. I plan on eating some just plain and then making some applesauce with the others. So one thing I did want to talk about, other than my fruit, my little fruit haul, is it's getting ready to be a new month. The month of July is quickly approaching, and something that I have been doing, I started doing way back 8 years ago when I lost a lot of weight, and what I've been doing for the past couple of months, even before I got completely back on my weight loss journey, when I was just starting to eat better and eat more healthy, was I would have either a cheat meal or a cheat day. And that's not to say that I would binge, but I would definitely eat way more calories than I would normally eat in a day. And whether that would be 3 meals for the day or just one, sometimes it varies. The past couple of months it's just been 1 meal. I've been doing my intermittent fasting, so I don't break my fasting, but I do have just the 1 meal that day, and even the 1 meal is usually way over my calorie content because, let's face it, a couple pieces of pizza and some soda and a brownie is way over the calorie content that you should have in a day. But what I've been thinking about is a cheat meal or a cheat day worth it in the long run? Part of my head says yes. This is the food addict part of my head, says yes, it is worth it because that gives you something to look forward to and something to strive for. And if I take that away from myself, then I feel deprived, and what do I have to look forward to? Although I know that I shouldn't look at it that way. The non-diseased part of my head says that's the wrong way to look at it. I have everything to look forward to of staying on track. I have everything to strive for. I have life because I'm literally doing this to literally save my life. Because if I don't lose this weight, I can't have surgery and I will die of cancer. So that is the main motivator to stay on track. But like I said, a part of me still thinks if I don't have that one thing to look forward to every month, that I feel deprived and cheated. And then the other side of my head thinks that it's just 1 meal, and sorry, there's a really crazy guy that lives above me and he yells a lot, so if you hear yelling, it's not coming from my apartment, it's coming from above me. So anyhow, part of my brain thinks that, like I said, it is something to look forward to. Then a part of me thinks that it's a bad idea because once I stop eating those foods and I abstain from a certain amount of time from eating them, I no longer crave them. Like when I was not drinking soda, I stopped after, I don't know exactly how long it took me to stop craving it or thinking about it, probably about a week. But after I got past that phase, I no longer cared if I had it. It did not bother me either way. And soda, my 2 big things are soda and pizza. Those are the 2 things that I crave more than anything. And I'm not saying that there aren't days that I wish I could have it, but the actual, what I feel is physical craving for it goes away after the first few days of not having it. So like I said, when I stopped drinking the soda for a month, but then when I had those couple sodas a week ago or more now, I started to crave it again. luckily that's gone away and I haven't had an issue with it again. But then once I eat the food, like on my cheat day when I have pizza, for several days after that, I start obsessing about it, and it literally occupies most of my thoughts. I will go to the pizza place's website that I order from, and I'll load up my pizza with what I want on it. I'll put it in my cart with my sides, like breadsticks or wings or brownies and soda. And I'll just sit there with my finger over the place your order button. And I will literally fight with myself, just willing myself not to do it. Part of me willing myself not to do it, and then part of myself willing myself to do it because I want it that badly. And sometimes it takes everything I have in me to white knuckle it, to not go there. Very difficult for me. So I don't know. That's what I struggle with, whether it's worth it to have that one meal, to indulge once and just struggle for the next few days, or is it better to just stop eating it completely and just pretend like it doesn't exist in my life. I go back and forth. Like I said, my eating disorder plays a part in that, of the way I think. I know that there are a lot of people who think on both sides. I've heard recently even a pastor talk about how he's lost weight by, he doesn't believe in indulging and having cheat meals, but his is more of a spiritual thing, which I can agree with and I can go with as well because I'm at that place too. But I don't know what to do. And if anybody has any feedback, any suggestions, let me know what you guys do. I'm open to taking suggestions. I'm always open to suggestions about anything. I may not take the advice and do it, but I'm open to hearing it because I think all of us, we are so set in our ways. Me personally, I get set in my ways and I get closed-minded a lot. And when someone says something, I'll be like, wow, that does make a lot of sense, and maybe I should try that. And it's something that ends up working for me. So I'm always open to hearing any kind of suggestions. I don't get upset. And when people suggest something that I don't do or something that I haven't thought of, I appreciate the advice, the suggestions, the sharing. That's why I'm here, is for people to share with me what works for them and gain strength from everybody else. So that's something I've been thinking about and struggling with a lot. I've also been working on setting healthy boundaries for myself in relationships. I've been involved in a relationship that is pretty unhealthy, and I'm not putting this person on blast. I'm just as unhealthy as he is. We both struggle with our own things, and our relationship is extremely codependent, and I have had to set boundaries for myself of how I want to be treated, how I expect to be treated. Just like my video I posted yesterday about our own self-worth. If I allow someone to treat me badly, it's saying that it's okay, and I'm okay with that, and I'm not worthy of anything better. So I have to work on setting those boundaries to let people know that I expect to be treated with respect, and I am worth that, and I deserve that. So I've been struggling with that, and of course that brings up the food monster, because when I get stressed and feel depressed about that, I want to eat. So I have to remind myself that eating is just an excuse and just a coping mechanism, that I don't need the extra food to get through these things. I'm not going to die from not eating a pizza. I may feel like it, but I'm certainly not going to die. And so that is something else I've been working on, struggling with. I have also been thinking about doing a June favorites. I tossed it around. I decided not to, because I didn't really save that many things from June, because I didn't have the idea till late in June. So next month I will definitely do a July favorites video, showing you some of the things that I've been using in July that I liked. I've already ordered a book that will be here probably the first week of July. And so that will probably be on my favorites. Hopefully it's a favorite because it looks like a good book. But I'm not going to tell you what it is right now because I'll save that for next month. Although I do have 2 things that I did get in June that I did like, and I'll consider a June favorite. And that is this. I'm obsessed with body sprays and perfume. I like to smell good. So one of my favorites, they both come from Walmart in the Body Fantasies collection. And the first one is Hearts and Daisies. This one smells like it has a crisp apple scent to it, but it's not like a kid's, like a little girl apple scent for a child, but it's like a fresh, light, crispy, beautiful scent. I love it. And then this one, this makes me laugh. It's called Fresh White Musk. And honestly, this smells like old lady. But to be honest with you, I wear it because, let's face it, I'm an old lady. And it reminds me of something my mom would wear. So I think that's why I like it so much, is because it reminds me of something she would have worn. And it just makes me feel kind of cozy and comforted when I smell it and when I wear it. So those are 2 of my favorites for the month of June. And I'll insert a little clip here of my other 2 little favorites I want to share with you. So this is my first June favorite. Hi. Oh, my June favorite is Sleepy. Actually, it's more than just my June favorite. He's been my favorite for 11 years now, but he's been what I've been loving in June. He's really helped me with my anxiety. I cannot even tell you, I don't know what I would do without my baby. His name is Piggy, and he is going to be 11 years old. My mom actually found him before she passed as a stray, and we brought him in, and he's been my baby ever since. I just adore him. So that is one of my June faves. So this is my other June favorite that is more than a June favorite. This is my favorite, and he's yawning too. He has been my favorite for 4 years now, and he's my baby Moo. He's the baby of the family. He has such a quirky personality. He growls like a dog when someone's at the door and wags his tail. He's not a fan of people. He will hiss and scratch people if they try to touch him, although he does love me. He doesn't like to be held, but he will sleep on my hip for as long as I'll let him. So that is my other June favorite. My cute little babies. And the last little favorite random thing, and this is going to be the end, is this I got for my door, to hang on my door. It says, "Hello, Summer," and it looks like a pineapple on a beach. And how perfect is that? I love it. So that's gonna go on my door, and will stay on my door all summer. So I think that's all the randomness I have to ramble about today. Like I said, absolutely no one topic in this video, just a lot of rambling. And that's it. I will see you all next time, and hopefully I will learn to organize my thoughts a little bit better. I'm not very good at that, so I'm going to work harder on that. So I hope everyone has a good week, and I will talk to you all soon.